Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mystica, and welcome to another Let's Play.
A few months later,
Yes, a few months later.
we return to the island. Again.
Again. And there's the title. So, you're probably all wondering at the moment what's going on if you've been following the channel. You guys know that we've been playing Blood of the Werewolf, and I'm gonna be honest, I really needed a break from that game. So, with that said, we're gonna go ahead and hop into this. This is only gonna be temporary, actually. This is, oh, okay, that's all we can do. So, let's go and do this. Alright, so this here is gonna be essentially temporary. I'm just playing this, just like I said, just so I can have something else to play for the moment. But it's a good little game to play, get a break from, and all that. Very easy game. This is actually an old arcade classic, or at least those who've ever been to like your local Chuck E. Cheese. Any of you who don't live in the US probably don't know what that is, because I don't think Chuck E. Cheese really is international. But still, this is a fun game. If you've ever played this on the original arcade cabinet, it's even better. Much, much better. Because actually the original arcade machine was designed like a ride, and the seat would move with the movements of what was going on the screen. Now, of course, we are playing this on the emulator. We're playing this on MAME. And unfortunately, because we're playing this on an emulator, player 1 does glitch up here in the parts where you're in the dark caves. You're supposed to be seeing a flashlight here, but instead we see just a bar of light. Player 2 still works though, but for whatever reason it's a glitch of player 1, but that's okay, it doesn't really matter. And of course, Gallimimus. Now, you're probably also wondering, what is the story of this? Because, let's face it, there really isn't, even though it's called Jurassic Park, let's kind of face it, this obviously isn't following the storyline of the movie. I honestly think that the only reason why Sega made this game was, was to profit off of the movie itself, because I think this game was released about maybe a year or so after the film itself was released in theaters, and I am getting myself, headbutted by all these Triceratops. But anyway, I mean, this really doesn't follow the storyline, it's just a joyride, essentially is all it is. It's a joyride. And your objective is just to get through Jurassic Park and survive. Now, Sega did make... Oh, and I'm gonna die. Oh, that's not good. We're already gonna be dying. And there we go. And now we're back in. Now, normally I could set this on can't talk today. I would normally set this on free play, but I figured this time I wanted to go ahead and give the options of us having the credits in there, so that way we can kind of get a little more of a feel like what it would be like if you were playing this in an arcade. Go away. A little bit of an experience of it. Because at my local Chuck E. Cheese, when they had this game, and they had it for many years, until they finally upgraded and they got rid of it, and it was actually the most popular one. Kids would line up for this game practically where I lived. But yeah, in our local Chuck E. Cheese, it was actually 2 tokens to play. And depending on how long this game would take you, which normally if you were to play this mostly with very little to no game over, very little to no continues, it probably takes you about maybe 25 to 30 minutes. Of course, if you're a young kid and this game is a little more challenging to you, because like I said, the arcade cabinet is designed that if the seat would move around while you're shooting and everything, then of course it could take you much longer. So this is pretty much what they would call a coin muncher. And of course, here they come, and we die again. But that's okay. It's not a big deal. It's not like we're spending real money, so we're alright. But this was made by Sega, and it's actually... Oh, what the heck? Oh, hello. Oh, there it goes. I was all like, what the heck just happened? Move out of the way. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I think I accidentally clicked out of the window unfortunately, and all of a sudden my cursor stopped a minute. I'm being like, what the heck? Come on. Get out of the way. Anyway, so like I said, my local Chuck E. Cheese had this for many years. I don't know the reason why they got rid of it. I don't know if it's because too many... here we go again. I don't know if it's because too many kids would play it, or too many teenagers would come by and try to play it. I don't know what the reason was. But it was loads of fun, that's for certain. And the funny thing is that if you've ever actually watched the movie Jurassic Park, you know for a fact that there's nowhere near the number of dinosaurs that's in this game that's actually in the park itself. I mean, I think even in the original book, I think there was actually less dinosaurs in the book than there actually is in this game. And the game makes it seem like if they've overly mass populated or something. Oh, still fun. And the beauty about this game, and all of a sudden there's like tons of brachiosaurs, or brontosaurs, or whatever, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big dino expert, so I could be wrong. Seriously, there's like a sea of legs here. Where in the heck are all these dinosaurs coming from? Crap, move. Oh look, Flintstones reference. Anyway, whoop. But yeah, no, really. And see, and these are another dinosaur was in the movie. But really, that's the thing with this game. It makes it seem like as if these dinosaurs like took over the island quite literally. But yeah, I think according to the game, whenever you start it off, it does say a few months later. So it's like, okay, so this isn't that far off from the storyline of Jurassic Park, but it's like, why would you go back to the island after all this? After all the craziness of the original movie, why would you go back to the island for? And of course, as you can tell, this game has no reload option. There really isn't any reason to reload. I mean, pretty much you're shooting with a turret here. At least that's what it seems like you're shooting with, because you can continuously shoot these dinosaurs, but of course you're not killing them. You're just either you're annoying them enough to where they fly away from you, or they get out of your way, or whatever. And to add more to that, there's even stuff in here that was never even in the original movie. Like, there are parts in this game that the only reason why Sega created was just to make the game longer. Oh, and of course we can't. Yeah, that's unavoidable. Unavoidable damage. And the T-Rex is back. So now we actually have a health bar on this thing. Nope, no, don't bite the windshield. Bad dinosaur. Don't do that. Come on. Oh, here we go. Okay, we got lucky. Oh, now he tripped. Oh, now he's mad. Or she, I guess I should technically say she. I mean, after all, in Jurassic Park, if you ever seen the movies, or even read the books, all the dinosaurs are female, at least in the first one. Oh, there we go. Oh, and they tripped again. And apparently you turning red is you being mad, I guess. Well, you're very clumsy. You're a very clumsy dino. Oh, no. Oh, no. That was close. Don't bite. Don't bite. No, don't kill me. You're almost dead yourself. Don't kill me. And ploosh. Doesn't make it. Area 3. Like I was saying, this is just continuous. You pretty much just continue from area to area to area. And now we're gonna fall down in the middle of nowhere, and now we're in another jungle. Nope, out of the way. We're probably gonna end up dying somewhere around this part. Yep, there we go. Oh, wow, glitch. No, there wasn't even a game over screen that time. Yeah, move. So now, it looks like we're inside of a volcano. Or we're dealing with lava of some kind, which I don't remember this from the movie. I mean, you would think John Hammond would be smart enough not to put that in his park, but then again, you never know. I mean, it's like he said, spared no expense, right? Although it seems like as if for whatever reason, this volcano we're inside of apparently doesn't like us because we are actually having rocks fly at us, but you'll see what I'm talking about in the later part of this game, actually. Nope, move out of the way. Here we go. This is the part I'm talking about. See? We have rocks being flown at us. The volcano is self-aware, apparently. And for whatever reason, these Triceratops are in this area, too. It's like, why would you be in an area where there's volcanoes and stuff? Ah, no, no. Ah, crap, I missed those. Ooh. But really, it seems like the volcano is self-aware of our existence. It is trying to kill us. And then all these dinosaurs, well, all these Triceratops, technically, they are just all, I'm assuming they're running from the volcano. But there's definitely one of the things, I mean, other than the way this game plays, one of the other things that's definitely one of my favorites is gotta be, oh, hello, rocks, rocks, rocks. Oh look, Indiana Jones reference. With a rock that's very self-aware. Anyway, oh no. Definitely one of the things I love about this game has got to be the music. The choice of music that Sega has for its soundtrack for this game is just perfect. It really is, because you get the sense of danger as you're going through almost every obstacle here. Move, move, move. And now we're on a bridge, and the bridge just fell. And you really gotta watch it with these guys. They will try, oh, there you go. See, they're gonna try to attack. Nope, don't you dare. And don't you dare. Next part that's not in the movie, ice caves. And, well, technically in the book there was actually in the book a scene where they go down like a river rapid sort of scene. They never put it in the movie though, but there was a scene in the book, but still, this was definitely not in the movie. I don't remember this in the movie. It makes you wonder what sort of insurance would you have to actually, what sort of waiver would you as a guest have to sign to where you will not sue the park if you were to, oh, I don't know, happen to get injured and, no, we're already at Area 4. See, this did not take long at all. Not take long at all. And of course, now this vehicle, which has been going God who knows how much fast, like who knows how many miles an hour, it comes to a slow crawl at this part. This is like the one part where the vehicle is going so slow. And it's like, why? And of course, this is another part where the flashlight is glitching, sadly. Fun fact, crap. Here's the funny thing about this part, though. As a kid, I never realized that all these little containers back here were actually cages. I just assumed they were boxes because, of course, if you see this game how it's normally supposed to be presented to you in this scene, it looks like you're just seeing a strobe of flashlights. So, of course, as a kid, you're just shooting everything you can. And then, of course, the more boxes you shoot, the more dinosaurs that break out. And to be fair, some of the dinosaurs break out of some of these cages anyway. But, still. Oop, nope, nope, go away. Go away. Go away. Now go away. And now we're to our final boss. Of course, here's the funny thing. You think one T-Rex was difficult? Take on two. That's even more fun. 2 T-Rexes. Of course, if you're playing with 2 players on this game, taking care of both of them isn't too difficult, but when you're playing by yourself, you're having to manage dealing with both of them at the same time. And there is no way you're going to be able to avoid any damage, because with the way these 2 attack, one of them is going to attack you. See, just like that. Just exactly like I said. Oh no, go away. Alright, so now we're only dealing with the 1 T-Rex. And that one's not happy either way. Oh, come on, I was shooting you. Oh, hello. What are you doing? Yeah, I know. You don't like... Oh, nope. Stay away. Now where'd you go? Nope. Don't do that. Nope. Oh, come on. This dinosaur keeps breaking the windows. Of course, at the end of this, the car we should be in should be totaled. There is no way this car should be able to survive all this stuff we're going through. And finally, we come to a halt. Man, no, don't kill me. Come on, oh, where are you? Of course, the dinosaur goes to the side and then runs down the middle. Are you kidding me? Come on. Nope. Come on. And that's it. Game is done. Oh boy. Unfortunately, after all that, after you go through all the trouble of, you know, dealing with all these dinos, what do? They put them back in the cages. And they fly off into the sunset. You did all that work for nothing, essentially. Yay. So that's about it. Like I said, I know that, you know, if you've been following the channel, you're expecting me to be playing another episode of Blood of the Werewolf. I just needed to take a break from it, to be honest with you. And this game was definitely a good little break to, you know, to utilize, basically. We will be continuing on with it. I'm not sure how soon, though, because I'm going to be honest, I am getting a little tired of Blood of the Werewolf. The game is driving me a little nuts. And there's a few other games I'm looking into that maybe I can play kind of temporarily, at least until I go back into this game again. Well, into Blood of the Werewolf again. But despite all that, this was kind of a good little way to, you know, take a little break from it. A little short let's play, but hey, at least you guys got something. Oh, no, it wants us to continue again. Sorry, we are not going to do that. Okay, here we go. Let me just pause that for a second. Anyways, I was explaining, this was just a temporary little break. At least that way you guys have something for this episode. This episode's, of course, it's going to be uploaded a day late. I had a lot of stuff to do, and time got away from me, plain and simple. But, like I said, there's another game I'm looking at, actually, that I'm thinking maybe we can kind of start, and probably during the time while I'm doing the Let's Play of this other game, this will maybe give me a chance to pre-record some episodes of Blood of the Werewolf, so that way we can get back into it. We are going to finish Blood of the Werewolf. We will go back to that game. But, honestly, I've already done maybe like, what, maybe about 6 or so episodes of that game. I really need to take a break from it. And, yeah, there you guys go. But, regardless, this was still a fun little game to play, just to, you know, just to get something different for once, just to get a little change up, as opposed to what we've been doing recently. So, if you guys enjoyed this episode of me playing through Sega's Jurassic Park, you know the drill, like, fave, subscribe, all that good stuff. And with that said, I will see you guys around later. Much, bye.